Hello guys, welcome to episode 48 of this save with Orebro. A Journeyman save. Second club is Orebro. We've been here a while, and as I've been sort of saying, it looks like we're probably going to try and move on. We're not quite able to sort of break into the top 2 or 3 with this Orebro side. We've managed to take them from relegation favourites to, regularly getting in the European positions, but finding it really difficult to get that step forward. So since last time we've played 8 games and we've only lost 1, but as you can see, we've drawn a lot of games, and actually we took that really poor form that we'd sort of taken from in the cups and the sort of inability to score goals for the first 4 games of the season. As you can see, you saw the Helsingborg game, and we played Østers away, smashed them. 20, almost 30 shots I think we had in this game. They had about 3. Couldn't score. We then played Malmo at home. We smashed them, but they scored the goal. You'll notice a theme. Then we played Hammarby. You guessed it. We smashed them. And the game which was closest in terms of shots was the first game we won of the season. Won 4-1 against Göteborg. Hardest game we played. Anderson, Marquis got himself a goal. Gustafsson and Nielsen. Oh, the relief. And then we've gone on a run since then. Beat Sundersvall away, 2 goals from Alstrand. He's come in over Linnea, who hasn't been playing so well on the left side. Then we played Kalmar. Their player sent off. It looked like they were going to hold on, but we ran through them at the end. Anderson, Marquis and Mbengwe. Then we just played Elfsborg. This was a game of very, very few chances, and I think 0-0 probably is the right thing. I think there was one highlight in the whole game, not to us, but we managed to we managed to survive it anyway, and we didn't lose. And then we just played Östersund away and won that 2-0, Alstrand and Sumare. So we are playing AIK today, and that is the game that you're going to see. I've been having a look at keeping an eye on the job centre as well. There's not a lot going on in terms of the top clubs. There's a Norwegian Premier League side there, but obviously we want to be at the top end of the leagues, not the bottom end of the leagues. Otherwise, we're just kind of going backwards, aren't we? So I mean it's been a little bit frustrating in that context. But since we are playing AIK today, we are 9 points behind them in the minute, which is a bit of a problem. But if we win this, obviously then we drop it down to 6 points, and that is a retrievable gap. You look at AIK. I mean, their form is just imperious. They beat Norrköping away. They have beaten Malmo. They've beaten Göteborg. They drew with Hammarby. It's, they are beating everybody, left, right, and centre. Last season wasn't quite as good for them, was it? They drew. They finished well actually in the league. They were doing very, very well. So again, they're such a good side. But let's see how we do against them. I'm hopeful that the side that we can put out will be good enough. Now we've got an injury to Mbengwe. He's out for 3 weeks, which is slightly frustrating. We don't have an easy replacement for him. So what we're doing is we've got Marquis up top, who's playing all right now, and Nielsen's coming in just behind him with that wonderful quiff. Sumare is the sort of central midfielder. On the left and the right is Alstrand and Linnea. Gustafsson, defensive midfielder. It's Ledoux and Anderson in the middle of defence, with Christiansen on the right because Huge is a little bit unfit, and Kelly on the left, and Stromfeld in gold. Well, let's hope he's in gold. Golden form, I hope. We are, this could be the make or break game, I think, for this season. I don't know what a draw means, but we're still 9 points behind with a draw. But we're at home. I'd hope to see us, get a couple of chances. If we can make the most of this side. What's going on here? Why are they dallying? Dallying is never a good thing, and that's what comes of dallying. Riviere runs through and scores, and that is just horrendous defensive play. What was going on there? You can kind of see those things coming. We're sort of passing the ball around at the back, and you think, well, and they're not really committing to anything. And Riviere just takes it off him and scores the 1-on-1. Let's have a look at how good this lad is. Finishing 10, first touch 8. So, I mean, it's interesting. You look at that, and I would say our lad, I mean, he's fast. Marquis here, I would say he's better. But in front of goal, we can't get him to score one-on-ones. That's weird, isn't it? I don't get why. I mean, why would that be? Is that? I mean, maybe there's some traits there that I missed, but Alstrand looks a little bit knackered on that left side. We might have to change him over at half time. Yeah. Again, we're playing well. We're doing all right. Creating chances. We've just made one horrendous cock-up at the back. Calm down. That worked well, didn't it? Oh dear. Callie. He plays it short into Samare. Samare. No, he didn't get it. And we've managed to hold on to the ball. Anderson. Oh dear me, Gustafsson into Samare. Now Samare, you'd think, going to play a decent pass. He tries to pick his man out. He does. Linier runs over the ball. We've got it back again. Nielsen. Alstrand. Callie. Lost the ball. It's in. Marquis. 1-1. I feel we deserve that. I really do. I think we've played good football today, and you know, let's have a look at this again. It was a mistake from AIK, a rare mistake, but a terrible ball there. Samari, the header there was perfect, and Marquis just stuck his head out, just stabbed at it and got it in the back of the net. What a wonderful end to the half. So hopefully that puts us on the front foot. We'll say good things. I'm very happy. Come on. Can we nick one in the second half and just keep things going this season? Dirgegarden's winning. Hacken losing. Norrköping and Malmo drawing. So that's a useful result for us. But what we need to do is keep pushing on. We're at their end of the pitch, but we know we can easily lose the ball like we've done here. Callie, he's got back. That's well done. He was the guy who threw the ball in. Lost the ball, but it doesn't matter. Samari. Marquis. Linier. Linier into Christiansen. It's in. It's in. It's brilliant. And well, it's terrible goalkeeping. Christiansen smashes it at the goalkeeper and it just dribbles off him into the back of the net. This is more like it. Oh, well done, guys. Well done. We're going to just push it back to balanced at this point. The inevitable response. The AIK machine. Oh, dear me. I was offside. Thank God for that. We're going to hit that praise button. And Gustafsson, he's going to take the free kick. Oh, there's a chance there. Linier's head. What's interesting... a really interesting thing. Oh, it's not that interesting. It's interesting to me. So, Alstrand has really quite poor heading stats, but he is lethal heading the ball. We're going to bring on Ingarson, and we're going to change. Yeah, that's the obvious change to make. Sumare looking a little bit knackered. We bring on Kometsi, who's been very, very good as well. The guys I've got in the central and midfield, they look awesome. They really do. Right then, we're just we got to the 88th minute. Bring the tempo down a bit. Be a bit more disciplined. Hit the time wasting button. Jada, and let's hope time wasting sub shortly. Here we go. Time wasting sub. Up top where it really doesn't make any difference. Pettersson comes on. And that is such an important victory against high-flying AIK. We inflict their first loss of the season, which is pretty damn good. Other results, well, Norrköping and Malmo didn't win, so we've gained on them. That's great. Djurgårdens have won, so they are now level on points, just 6 points ahead of us. And I think that's all the important results. Göteborg, did they lose? No, they won as well. So we stay in 5th, but we move ourselves a little bit closer to the action. Häcken down in 8th place. That's a little bit surprising. Right, guys. Well, that was good. That was good. So I'm going to push on a little bit further. Again, I'm going to be looking at the job market, see what's available. Maybe come back for what should we do? Maybe the away game against Göteborg. That would be a hard one. That'd be a very, very hard one. We look to do that unless it makes sense to do something else or something occurs. So if a really big job comes up, I think I might be looking at, maybe applying for it, and we'll see what happens. All right. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We won a game this week. Fantastic stuff. It doesn't happen often, considering it. But we ignore that. It's not a bad run of games, is it? We've only conceded 2 goals, vast amounts of points. All is good with the world. Yeah, positivity. That's what we do here. Okay, guys, thank you very much for coming along. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Let's see if we can catch up the runaway AIK train. Thank you very much. Goodbye.